Welcome back to another episode of Assets and Asphalt. Today we're going to be doing some work, a little bit of work. This is one of the parts that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to owning an asset. It's maintenance, right? Maintenance. The water bill has been going up a little too much, and it appears that we might have a leak. And looking back here, you can see, it looks a little green and overgrown. Also a little neglected. So I have my shears, and I'm gonna try and cut away some of this growth and see if I can find where it might be leaking. So let's get into that and see how that goes. Okay, well, I've spent all of about 30 seconds with this, and it's not gonna work. So let's see if we can go find a weed whacker, because that's not gonna work. Okay, now we got a weed whacker. So let's get into this issue and hopefully find the issue. It's gonna be fun, messy, but fun. Let's go. Okay, so we did some whacking with the weed whacker, and it's not good news. Because according to the bill, it does appear that we are leaking water somewhere. And the soil over here, see, because there's sprinkler spigots. Soil here, soil here, soil here, soil here, soil here. Not that you can really see it, this one's covered back up, but all the soil is dry. So that's not good, and I'm gonna have to figure something else out about it. But for now, let's move on to something else, because well, I've hit a dead end with this pretty much. So okay, next up for me right now is I'm gonna wash my cars, or I'm gonna try at least, because I'm gonna try something. The last time I washed my cars, I fully detailed them, and I used, I washed them, and then I washed them again with Meguiar's waterless washing wax, and then I followed it up with the CMX ceramic spray coating. So they're clean. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it's dirty, but when you wipe it, it comes off nice and clean. So I'm gonna try something a little different here. Rather than using 5 or 6 microfibers because they're really dusty, I'm gonna rinse them off and then wipe them down with a microfiber, and see if they retain their shininess. Also, I think that's gonna be better. I don't think I can really use the Meguiar's waterless washing wax or ceramic coating right now because it's currently like 100 degrees out in Simi Valley right now. So we're gonna try it this way, see how it goes. Hopefully I don't cover my cars in a bunch of water spots. Also, you might notice that I do have a for sale sign on the Sentra. I don't want to sell it, but I have some big plans in the works, and I think selling it is going to work out better for me in the long haul. So if you're interested in buying one of those, go ahead and comment below or send me an email or something, and we can work something out. But yeah, let's get into this. Time, I guess. You can see, of course, that the whole thing is soaking wet, so I don't know how well this is going to work with one microfiber. It's probably not going to work with one microfiber. It's definitely not going to work with one microfiber. But let's see. Yeah, this microfiber is already soaked. I haven't even done half the hood. Oh yeah, this is bad. Maybe I should use a leaf blower, maybe, to This is bad. Okay, so we absorbed the most of the water with that one. Let's try wiping it down with this one and see what happens. Hold on. You can use a wet and a dry, right? Wet, dry. Hey, you know what? That actually seems to be working. Alright, I don't know how much you got there because my camera overheated sitting in the shade, but that worked. Rinsing it off using a wet rag and a dry rag and actually burning my hands, and it got the paint nice and sparkly, shiny again. So we did it to the kicks, and now I'm going to do it to the Sentra, and then I got to leave for my other job, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I'm going to move this one out of the way before I splash it with more water. Alright, and so for reference, right, let's see. You can see just how dirty this is. She's not clean anymore, even though I cleaned her like less than a week ago. But we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna hit it with some water. We're gonna grab a wet rag and a dry rag and then a third rag because the dry rag eventually gets wet anyway. And we're gonna wipe it down and see how it turns out. Ceramic coating seems to be pretty good stuff, so. Okay. And as you can see, that came out rather well as well. Yeah. So, the paint's not perfect. I'm sure you're seeing some imperfections if you're looking closely enough. But, came out nice and clean. It's not water, it's sweat. I'm sweating my balls off. And, so, that's my house chores for today. In a nutshell. Now it's time for me to go to my other job. So let's get on that.